Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Southern Boy Prepper here from Southwest Louisiana. I want to thank all of you guys for subscribing to me. It really means a lot that my subscriber count has actually built up to where it is. It's absolutely amazing because I would have never thought I would be at the level I am now. You know, I'm over 400 subscribers. I would have never thought. And another thing I would have never thought, I received the package in the mail a few days ago. I waited for a while to get it open because I didn't want the handlers at the post office and everything else. I wanted all of that bug thing to go away. So I got an envelope in the mail from Mandy. And inside this envelope, Mandy has actually put together 21 packets of different varieties of seeds for me. All heirloom seeds. Some of them was actually seeds that was from their family heirloom variety, something that they've grown. And Mandy, I can't thank you enough. And not only that, you brought me back to my childhood when I was a kid and I used to write letters, and others would write letters. You know, that's something that's a lost art that I wish I'd like to see a lot more of it. So it was really special. This entire package was very, very special to me. A 6-page letter, hand wrote, was unbelievable, and I really thank you for it. I thank you for the blessings, for the seeds. And what's really amazing by it was there's a lot of history in these seeds. And I can promise you this, Mandy, I'm going to put these seeds in the ground, and I want to be able to carry on this type of seeds that you guys use and you've planted, and I want to try them in Southwest Louisiana. You don't know how much I appreciate this blessing. It's absolutely amazing to me. I don't think I could stop talking about it the night that I picked up the package. So what I want to show you guys, what I was sent, I'll grab the camera and I'll show you all of the seeds. I'm speechless. It's amazing. It still makes me speechless when I see that somebody actually took the time to write a 6-page letter, and also actually took all the time to do all of this packaging and send this to me. It's absolutely very thoughtful, and my heart goes out to you and your family, and I really appreciate it. Mandy, you was very generous, and I can't thank you enough for all of this. So here are the seed packets that was given to me, and these here are a salmon pink pumpkin, flat round. That's that one. And there's a Dixie butter pea, and it's a semi-runner. That was packaged. That's a 2018 bean. And then there was a buttercup winter squash. Can't wait to put these in the ground. And I'm gonna. And as I put them in, I'll make a video in it, Mandy, to show that I've planted them and the progress of them. I'd love to know if a lot of these will do just as well as they've done for you in the area you live. Now this one here is asparagus, and this is a Christmas lima pole bean, and a red ripper cowpea semi-runner, a tan field pea pole, and we'll go over here. This is a green striped, let's see, Cushaw winter squash, and then a pink pumpkin. This is a green turban winter squash, a white pumpkin flat round, a rattlesnake garden bean pole, and I've heard a lot about these, so I can't wait to plant these as well. A green pumpkin, a Dixie speckled butter pea, and an Aubrey Dean pole lima. Now this one was her family heirloom variety. This is the one I'm really going to be excited to put in the ground too, in honor of you and your family. And a blawhide pole bean, a white pumpkin tall, a Crowder cowpea, whippoorwill pea semi-runner, blue Hubbard squash, and New England sugar pie pumpkin. And this was the letter. 6 pages of hand-wrote detail. And she comes in and explains every bean, which was really cool, and everything about it. And that's about as much as I'm going to show you guys on the letter. And Mandy, we have a close place in our hearts for you here on the homestead, that you've actually taken the time to package all of these seeds and take the time to do this letter and send this to us. And it's a blessing that we really do appreciate. And it's going to be our honor to plant these seeds on our homestead here in Southwest Louisiana. And the way the beans are growing here, it looks like they're coming out the ground with no problem. So I don't think I'm gonna have any issue with any of your beans. What are you doing? What you doing, Mama? You wanted to say something? You gonna tell Mr. Tom hello? You gonna tell Mr. Tom hello? Wanna tell Mandy hello? Tell Mandy hello. There you go. And when I did get home today, I was surprised by my wife. She has one of these silhouette shirt makers, and she finally got it installed. I actually had to help her get it installed when I got home, me and my daughter. And after I got it installed, she disappeared. And the next thing you know, she came back out to show me what kind of shirt she made. And this is the shirt she made. I didn't know it was for me, and I don't know if I can show you. Now, my wife and my daughter Kaylee made this shirt for me. It has Southern Boy Prepper on it. It's got the gas mask, and on the back it's got Prepare for Unknown. And I'm sure y'all are itching to know what's going on with the garden. We haven't had much time to get into the garden because of all the rain. So now the rain has stopped. We still got a lot of mud. Now we can get down to cleaning this garden and getting things the way it's supposed to be. This is the second garden. So if that sun lets me do it, I'll show you guys. Are you keeping them out? Thank you. So the cucumber plants, since I've put this on this trellis up, and they're growing up. And that makes me excited to know that we're going to get some more cucumbers coming. With the other ones getting bad, it's time for some new ones. So these look really healthy in this garden. Really amazing, dark green. I don't have many yellowing of plants in this garden, which is I'm so excited about that, guys. You know I am. Compared to the other garden, which I'll show you in a little bit, this garden's doing really good. I think maybe my other garden's getting too much heat. And too much water. Now this grass is going to come out soon now that we could actually walk in here. These plants are getting bigger. It's about waist high now. Now I just tied these plants up. I'm going to have to come back out here and tie them again. So this is shoulder height to me. All of these tomato plants look amazing. And they're getting tall. Now this one's shoulder height to me, which is really tall. This one here is eye level with me. This is eye level to me. So I'm 5'10", so it's a growing. They're all growing. Oh my gosh. And tomorrow morning, or when I finish this video, we need to do something with my pole beans. Did not know these were pole beans, and they're all reaching for the sky. Look at this, how they do that. They're all looking for something to climb on. They got to get up. And I'm retarding their growth by not... look how they twist together. Oh man. I hope I didn't mess them all up, but we'll see. We'll get this fixed up in just a little bit. Oh, here's the small garden. These tomatoes are doing fine. I need to pull them up some. This one's got to go back into the cage. I don't see any, just a few little bugs right here, some damage. They're not really that bad, but we're going to be spraying them. And all the pepper plants look great. I even got some peppers on here. Watch this. They got some mud on them.
Look at the peppers. Oh, this is awesome. So we got some peppers coming out. Still got some green tomatoes on these plants, but those will have to be staked pretty soon. I didn't stake them yet, but they will be. And my pole beans are doing well. They're climbing up the rope that I put up. And I tried to get this to do that, but it didn't work. Do that like that. Now maybe I'll carry that way. I know they're trying to reach the sky, so I might not have this tall enough. So that's the end of that one. That one's already climbed off, and this hasn't been long I've had this set up. So that's why I got to get this I got to get the ones up on the other ones. Let's see something here. This plant doesn't look like this is working. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Here's the potatoes. And I do have a yellow potato. I need to pull that one off. Get that one off of there. So the potatoes are looking good. I don't see any issues with those. Of course, they've gotten a lot of water since then. So we're hoping that these grow big. I don't see any insect damage on them. They'll look great. This one doesn't look too great. I'm hoping I'm not going to lose them, but these look pretty healthy. I know it's going to take time, but they've actually grown above my tote now, so that's cool. Exciting to see. All right, let's go to the last garden that I planted before I go to the front. Okay, so we're at the garden in the back. You know, this rain's really been hard on us, and I expect to lose some stuff, but everything looks like it's growing well. I do got some yellowing of my leaves on my corn now. It's kind of upsetting to see, but I'm hoping that they all bounce back and this all goes away. They're still young, and they're getting big. They really are. So these honeydew melons are finding their way all over. They're about to cross into the next row. Let's see here. These beans here, those are good. They didn't lose anything there. I think I need to break this leaf off. Get that done. So these corns have gotten bigger. So these are about knee high, I guess. Well, a little higher than knee high. Some of them are growing good and some of them are not, but that's okay. That's why I planted a lot. So I actually have some that we'll be able to get something off of, harvest off of. We're hoping, crossing our fingers. These plants here are doing well. These are all cantaloupes. So those are taking off. And that's all I have planted. So these lilies are taking over my pond. But I've told you before that I've never really done much with this pond. But I got some ideas. This is a good water source for my garden if I can figure something out. You might see these stakes in the ground. And we do plan on putting a building back here. And it's all staked off for a septic system. And all the permits are done. There's just one more step that has to be finalized before we can get the building back here. It's a really close friend of mine. We're almost like family, and they have decided to wanting to move on to our property, so which we're excited about it as well. And they're on the back side of our property. This does two things, you know. It has them close to us, which is kind of like a community-based thing. They'll be up in this corner, and it's also going to help them out. And I've never walked you through here. Gosh, this grass needs to be cut. But we're going to mosey around the back side of the property, and we're going to go to the big garden that I have in the front. And I wanted to take a walk, but if I can get through this grass, this time the bush hog. So I figured y'all wouldn't mind walking with me. And if you see right here, there's bamboo, like straggler bamboo, and it goes all the way to here. All of this inside here is nothing but all this bamboo back here. I'll show you. So I need to pull some of these and use them for stakes for my pole beans. This is a walk. This is like a tunnel that used to be clear, but some of these pole beans fell off. So we need to pull them out. So I'll walk you through. So we used to ride our four-wheeler, not our four-wheeler, the side-by-side, and the kids would run back here. This is our secret spot. Nothing but bamboo all over. And some of them are a decent size. That's pretty big. And or some even bigger than that. I got some that are 1.5 inches. This one right here is about 3/4 of an inch. This one I might need to take out for there's a few of them here I could use. Scavenge from the land. Use what I have. And yeah, we need to get these. Look at that one. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a good one. Look at this, guys. I ain't been here back here in so long. We got some fireflies too. They're all over the place. So I'm gonna take this with me. And we need to gather some more up tomorrow morning probably. We're gonna make us something. And then it comes out to this side. And this is the corner of my property right here. Then it comes around. This bamboo comes around this side. At one point I thought about cutting it down, but then a second time I said nah. Now, this is a neat little cove right here, which is really cool. All right, so we're gonna walk to the garden, and this is facing the garden over here. So then we'll walk this way to the last garden, and you round this corner right here, it goes back, and where that electrical pole is, right on the other side of that treat area, where my house is. It's really enclosed where you can't really see it from the road, which I really enjoy. I enjoy the peace. I enjoy that I can come out here. You know, my kids come out as well with me. But I really enjoy the peace to be able to just walk around, especially at the pond, even though it's not all done like I want. I'd like to be able to put a chair there and actually be able to just sit and think. And there it is. That's where I stopped cutting the other day. I still got a lot to cut. And work and rain and work and rain didn't help, not one bit. I think I still have water inside our garden. But look at this. I think now that this rain is gone, that things are going to start getting a whole lot better. This water's almost drained. Not much left. That's got to get out of there. We're still picking some cucumbers, but my cucumber plants don't really look that great. But I do still have time to plant some more. So I'm not going to worry about them. I'm going to get as much cucumbers as I can. And you remember what they look like in the other garden. Look how the sun is beating them up, or the water's beating them up. But they still producing cucumbers. Man, I'm out of breath. That was a long walk. I got 2 cucumbers here that need to be picked. And it's about time to get these off the vine too. All of my cayenne peppers. A lot of those. I haven't seen anything grow yet on the eggplants. I do have a lot of jalapeno peppers growing. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Ain't that awesome? That is really cool. It really excites me. And I got to get some fungicide on these tomato plants. I'll get that picked up, and I want to get some, now that I have a little bit of time to be able to do it. And this thing is loaded with tomatoes. I'm hoping that they start turning colors. That one looks like it's starting to turn to yellow. So if we start getting some red tomatoes, we can pick them. At least we get one little crop of them out of them before they're gone. And you know, if I have to, I can just pick them and put them on the windowsill, and they'll ripen. They'll ripen on the windowsill. And this is a big bell pepper. We've picked a lot of bell peppers from the garden, which is awesome. Get some of these yellow plants out. You know, once they turn yellow, they're just so easy to come off. Some of them. Some of them just fall off. Oh. We got a lot of weeding to do. I hope I don't turn you guys away by seeing all of this. This garden's so crappy as it is, but I'm trying. Next year I think I'm going to be a whole lot smarter. We do have some more squash that needs to be picked, so we have to get that out of there. Let's walk this row and see what we can do. This pepper needs to go. This leaf, that leaf, get that off of there. And you know, if you'd asked me, I wouldn't have known the other day that I had to pick yellow leaves off. But I've learned because of you guys. Out of all of the comments that I get of what I need to do, this thing is loaded with cherry tomatoes. I can't wait to see these things start turning red, because it is growing. Here's my shishito peppers. They're sweet peppers, and there's a lot of them on that one too. These here, nothing yet. Those are hot cayenne peppers. And these are red ghost peppers. I don't see anything growing on that. But look at my flowers. They're growing. They're growing and healthy, right? Look at that. These flowers are blossoming. Look how big they are. Alright. And look, the carrots. Look, the carrots are getting big. Who would have thunk? Look at that. You probably can't tell with the grass, huh? Anyway. And the cantaloupe plants are getting big. The okra. These okra plants are getting tall. They're waist high now, which is really good. We've picked okra off of the plants, and we froze them. So when we get some more, oh, that one's a little too big. Oh, we missed that one. And the beans are getting taller here. And the corn is getting big too. I'm really impressed with the corn. Look at the little tassels. They're coming out now. And all over here too. You can see all of them. Look at all the tassels. Look at all the tassels. And the silks are starting to come out. Look. Okay, so the okra this first row, it did come up some. It really did. I think with all this heat that we're going to be getting this week, we're going to start seeing a big change in them. But this is the okra, the 2 rows, 100-foot rows of okra. And if I get 20 foot of okra, I'll be pleased. And I got some exciting news. Look at this. And this is my purple hull peas. And look what's coming up. You see them? No. How cool. Look at that. Ain't that cool? That's something I ain't seen. That's got to be the beans, huh? I guess we're going to find out. We're going to start seeing changes in this garden, which is really going to be great. It's fantastic news. Wow, look at them, man. That's really cool. Look at this. This is a change. I didn't see them like this before. Look at that one. Oh, they're growing. Oh, we're going to have some beans in the garden. This is going to be so neat. All right, so let me make sure before I step through this water there ain't no snakes. Because I don't do snakes. Okay. All of my beans. Look at this, guys. This is amazing. Do you see this? I hope you do. Look at that. Lots of them. Now we're getting to a bigger plant, so I'm excited to know what this one looks like. Look at that. Ooh, we're gonna have some beans for the freezer. Oh yeah, we're excited. I don't see any okra on these plants yet. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm hoping to start to see that. Yeah, look guys, they're starting to come out. I don't know if you, let me try to cover this. Maybe it'll make it focus. I hope it's focused. I hope you was able to see that. I got to borrow a tiller because I don't have one that'll reach between these rows to where I can cultivate this. I'm gonna get all of this cultivated and then get all of this healed up and get my corn healed again. I have to do that as well. I just can't do nothing. We were just stuck with no chance to be able to do anything in this garden because of the rain. So we're looking forward to it. But it's a pretty good sized garden and it's a lot of work. But we've gotten some harvest from it already. We've gotten squash, we've gotten cucumbers, we've gotten a ton of radish. So that was very exciting. And I'm about to plant some more radish. We can't leave without showing you guys the little chicks. And I need to get a wing clip. So I need to figure out how to do that. Because they're starting to be able to fly. Huh, Miley?
Yeah.
We put a little perch right here so they can jump on.
That's what they've been doing. They've been laying on it a lot.
Hi guys, what are y'all doing? Y'all want to say hi to everyone? We are fixing the water bottle. Hello. You want to say anything to anybody? Well. You're gonna be a movie star. You like the camera. This is so awesome. Look at you. I think you're a rooster. Oh, you're getting up. Where are you going? You like your little roost? I think it's wide enough so they can put their feet on while they're in here. Oh, look at you all by yourself. What are y'all doing? Huh? You trying to jump out? You better stop trying to jump out. Y'all want to get on my hand, huh? That's the problem. Here. Here's my hand. Get on. Come on.
There's the water.
Oh. They're starting to get very tame, some of them. Okay, you want to get on the roofs? Okay. I can't hold a camera like that, guy. You ready for some water? Alright. Hey, Miley, put that in there. Okay, so I got a package in the mail, and we're gonna go get it, and we're gonna hook it up, and I'll show you guys. And Mandy, I really want to thank you for your generosity and all of your time to get all of these seeds together. We really do appreciate it, and for taking the time out of your day to write this entire letter. It was absolutely thoughtful, and we read every bit of it while all of us sitting around together inside the living room, and I read it to everyone, and they were so excited. And the girls really thought it was really cool, right?
Yep.
And they really do thank you. And they love working in the garden. They do. So they can't wait to get these seeds. The one that's touching the packs right now, they're saying when we're going to plant them, when we're going to plant them. So we got to get that going. Thank you. You're the first subscriber to actually send a package, and you did not have to do that, but blessings you've given are going to be rewarded. We're going to harvest some stuff out of this just because of the blessings. We thank you. And let's get those things inside there. And make sure you get the letter in there. Awesome. Okay, so I ordered something, and I'll let Miley take it out. This is for the chicks, and it comes with a 55 gallon, listen to me.
It's a twister.
It comes with a 5-gallon bucket, and it was from the Rite Farm Products Poultry Supplies, and it's actually going to be a waterer for the chicks. And they deliver it with everything inside the bucket. So you can fill this up on the outside where we don't have to remove the lid as often, and it can give them more water to where we don't have to keep filling it up time after time. I didn't know that chicks drank that much water, but they do. And the water gravity drains from the bucket into this. So it's a constant water supply. I'm sure we'll have to clean this out with the shavings and stuff, so I don't know if it's going to work that well, but we're going to give it a shot. And it also comes with a lid that once you fill the water up, you put the lid on. That way no trash or bugs or anything else can get inside the water. So we're going to get this thing set up and put it to use. Okay, so we'll put this on. Okay, so when we do it, there's nothing to stop the water. So when you fill the bucket up, you're gonna have to keep this above the bucket until we're ready.
Like you
So,
can unsnap this.
yeah, huh?
You can unsnap it.
Yeah, for cleaning and stuff, but don't unsnap it. Just leave it like that for now. We don't need to. This needs to come off there though.
So it's
And it also comes with, like, if you want additional waters, they send you a T.
That's cool.
That you can connect more of those waters if you want to put 2 in there or not, but we just got 1 because we already have a water. Let's go fill this up. Nice. Good job. Alright, so we're going to carry it over here. Oh. Tell you that heat lamp doesn't make it good. So it's got water in it. I think it's too much for this little brooder, but look at him, he's jumping on the behind.
Maybe we should do
There's
the
something.
basement.
Can't wait till they get big. When I walked into the shop where the guy that gave me the little chicks, it's been a week now, so when I showed up Friday, I walked in and I told him that I got a bad batch of chicks. And he made a frown on his face and he said, well, what's the matter? He said, well, they're not giving eggs yet. And he like to died laughing. I thought it was kind of funny.
They're stepping on it.
Well, okay, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. And I really appreciate it if you stuck around for this full video. Sorry it was so long. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys stay well. And don't forget to prepare for the unknown.